Email is at the core of most modern web applications, be that from email you received when you register an account, when you reset your password, when you set up two-factor authentication. Perhaps it's a one-time login, or perhaps it's a marketing email or one of those transactional emails after you make a purchase. Email is at the core of our applications. And that poses the question, or poses the problem I should say, to QA and testing teams. How do we test all these emails, especially when the emails can be sent around all different parts of our applications? So how are people tackling this problem? One way we see people tackling this problem is to use no tool at all. They use their personal and their work email addresses as part of their test flows. However, that can result in messy inboxes. You've now got your test emails mixing with your work emails or your personal emails. We have to manage those accounts. People have spreadsheets with email addresses and passwords in there which get shared around with the team. Not very secure. They don't have any automated tests because they can't use any tools to automate some of these workflows. Sometimes providers realize what you're doing with an account and may block that email address. And the biggest one of all, it just doesn't scale. You're limited by how you share those accounts. And then there's also data concerns. What are you sending in those emails? Are you working on features that people shouldn't know about yet? And can these emails be seen by the wrong people? This is where Mailinator comes in. Mailinator is a purposely designed tool purely for the testing of email receipt and workflows. Think of it as your private email system with instant access to trillions, and I do mean trillions of inboxes with no setup required. So how does Mailinator solve this problem? With Mailinator, you have unlimited, instantly available inboxes. You don't have to set up an inbox, you just pick the address and it will work instantly. Private domains, you can use your own domains or you can get a private Mailinator domain just for you and your team. Messages arrive near instantly thanks to the dedicated infrastructure that the Mailinator team have built. There is an API first design which allows you to use the API maybe as part of your automated tests or maybe as part of your exploratory testing. But also people can use the UI to see and retrieve these emails. And then there's also automations allowing you to be notified when certain emails have arrived, perhaps if you have a long running scenario. And there's also lots of nifty features within the UI and the API to help you extract the data that you're looking for in these all important emails. Mailinator is that essential tool that you need if you're regularly doing email testing and email workflow. With Mailinator, we gain speed. As soon as an email arrives in Mailinator's infrastructure, it's instantly available in the UI or via the API. Scale, trillions of inboxes for all your testing scenarios. Secure, Mailinator adheres to security standards, but by utilizing Mailinator, your emails are only accessible by you and your team members. Simplicity, whether you want to use the UI or the API, people can get access to the emails to help them test the scenarios they're testing. Mailinator really does become part of your testing infrastructure. That layer where you have to deal with emails, you can hand it all over to Mailinator and improve the efficiency of your email testing.